Morning 8. Meet me at 10. Meet always. Good morning. The fitness manager. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Another awesome, amazing day in God's universe today. We are doing our very, 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 very best every single day to get in line with the gods of life. And whatever your religion is, always have faith in God. Yeehaw. Let's see. Akash Man. Good morning. Andrew Davenport. Sandy Parminder, welcome. We're here. I might have taken a little extra time to get here, but I am here alive, and it's all God's gift of life, is it not? Let's see. I've been doing some reading and writing, and all right, let's get this stuff out of my way. All right, you guys are good. I've got to get myself organized. Esther, good morning. How's everyone doing? Joyce, let's see. Karsten, how are you doing? Great, beautiful, awesome, amazing. It is, what is it? Oh my God, it is Saturday, the 10th of December. Another awesome carnivore day, but carnivores eat fat first. That's the most important part to this crazy story. We're fativores, right, Kev? How you doing, my friend? Let's see. C. Brace, how are you doing? Andrew, another great day. I brought in my Snake River Farms ribeye, where I dry age it, and then I cut it up. So it's really just oxidized by the air, not cooked. It's raw, mulled in salt. And this is a Kiltz steak snack. And my other snack is my Butter Boy butter. And the other thing I really love a lot, if I got it here, is, although it's guys, my new coffee is my bone broth. That is it, right? Kelly Morrell, how you doing? Kelly Moore. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. I couldn't quite get what the daily message was, so we're still working on it. Karina, TF, Karsten, good morning. Alexandra and Gertha, how are you doing this great, amazing day? We are all lionesses and lions. We've been duped to be pigs, cows, and sheep, and that's why we eat a high plant-based, low animal fat diet. It's deadly. Carnivore diet, 2 months, few months on keto. Let's see, kidney markers like carnitine, GFR, uric acid are overruns. What do you? Basically, keto is dead. Carnivore is the master class, and that's as simple as that, right? Elena, good morning. How are you doing? Let's see, skip the decaf coffee this morning by sipping some green tea. Small steps every single day. I'm on YouTube, Facebook now. It was a little late. I apologize. My days sometimes go a bit changing, right? I brought in my Gerolsteiner today, and so we're going to have a little of that. If I can find my Kiltz cup. I got my new kiln delivered, but now it's 400 pounds. I got to unpack it and move it. I need some help. I always call for help. There's a lot of great people out there, right? Carolina, Libros, buenos días a todos. El mundo, the whole globe, the whole earth, all around the universe, we are one. We are the goddesses and the gods. We must take in control the masters we be. We are the lions, right, Mike? Karen Jacobs, good morning. Colombia, a lot of lungs. I haven't tried the lungs, but you need to eat the meat to be the master. Stop eating the mush, right? Mush makes you meek, and meat makes you the master. So simple. Inviolata, good morning. From MT Fam, good morning to the MT, the mighty tribe, right? Kiltz is working on the mighty tribe. It's work in progress. Is it perfect? Never, ever, ever. Because that's when you die, you finally see the perfection of God's work, right? So I've been doing some work on my whiteboard, and I love my whiteboard, although you can't see it clearly. And I don't know if you could see this clearly, but I'm working on the simplicity of metabolism. because we make it out to be complicated, but it is really not complicated, right? We eat food in the form of plants and meat. Now, I know most of you just eat the meat because that's all that's required, but not lean meat. You must eat fatty meat. This is the key. So plants break down to mostly sugar. There's not much protein in a plant, unfortunately, right? Meat, if you eat the right meat, 1-to-1, fat and protein, it's going to break down to protein, amino acids, and fatty acids. Okay. So now this might be backwards for some people, but we'll get it turned around. So when you eat the fat, it goes to the lymphatics and goes to your circulation, and it goes to your fat stores. So you can survive the famine, the search for food, because see, the acetyl-CoA, if I can get this, the mitochondria requires acetyl-CoA from fatty acids in order to make ATP with oxygen, and it makes ATP, CO2, and H2O. When you eat the sugars, the plants, you're eating them, and you eat the meat to amino acids. Both of those must go to the liver and via insulin be converted to fat. But as your liver gets damaged due to consumption of amino acids and sugars and little to no fat, the liver is not able to convert it to fat. So you spill over all the sugars and amino acids, which ultimately cause all the damage and disease. So we're going to put this together in a better way that I think you'll hopefully see the simplicity. We do not burn sugar in the mitochondria. We must convert it to fat in the liver via insulin, right, Randy? It's as simple as that. Carnivore diet changes everything. Let's see, I'm more of a black bear, eat more omnivore. Again, you can eat plant products, but they're the things that contain all the toxins, because the plants, my friends, Kiltz has been talking about this for like way too long. And ultimately, the plants, all right, let me get this. I know I'm going to get this in a way that I now know I need a bigger studio and more table food. My table food is my books. Again, the plants contain not only sugars, but chemicals to control you via alcohol. They make it, alcohol's made in the gut via fermentation, but they contain caffeine, nicotine, heroin, cocaine, coca, marijuana, and more. It's all deadly for all of us. That's the craziness of this story. So, and I've been reading about coca, right? Coca-Cola. Well, they take the cocoa leaf. They say there's no cocaine in it anymore, and they extract it to make morphine to make us addicted, one chemical, and then they still put it in colas, right? And maybe it contains many more chemicals that are deadly and damaging for all of us. So you need to just go to Wikipedia. There's so much great stuff here, right? It's so much great stuff. Randy, is 107 blood sugar first thing in the morning good? Look at, my bet is, as you're doing more and more and more of this, and you're understanding carnivore, you don't need to test all that stuff. And I don't even know what is the right blood sugar in the morning, because sugars are glycans. And the question is, when you're doing your blood sugar testing, how accurate is it for actually glucose, galactose, mannose, sucrose, fructose, fucose? Sugars are critical for glycosylation, but because we eat deadly plants, all of them are deadly, even rice, pasta, bread, well, wait a minute, kale, asparagus, broccoli, carrots, onions, garlic are deadly, and they're so deadly for us. And you can go to my website, drkiltz.com, and you can find the links, but just go to Amazon. But I Google this stuff. I read and read and read. And as a physician, as a reproductive endocrinologist, and a a year of internal medicine after my OB. No, I did a year of internal medicine first residency, and then I did OBGYN, and then I practiced for a year, and then I went out and did a fellowship in reproductive endocrinology and fertility. And then from there, I practiced, but I continue to learn. I'm always, always learning. And just because you finished school, my friends, doesn't mean you should finish schooling. You want to be schooling yourself till the day you die and beyond, right? Glycans and glycan, glycans, glycan, Glycan, glycan is a sugar. And if you look at these books, I've got a number of books for you to look at. The Essentials of Glycobiology, right? And maybe we don't need to be checking our blood sugars. All you need to be doing is eating. I got two things that I eat every day. Number one is Butter Boy butter, and number two is Snake River Farms ribeye dry aged steak. And if you look at my steak that I eat, it's highly fatty, and it's at least 50%, if not more, fat. That's the key. Eat more fat and don't talk with your mouth, with food in your mouth, right? We need to eat more fatty meat. That's as simple as that. Fatty meat, butter, eggs. I do some pork belly. Pork belly we call bacon, but less cured, less soaked. Some salt is always good. I do Kiltz's ice cream, but right now I'm off Kiltz's ice cream. No sugar. You don't need to put sugar in it. It's cream, eggs, vanilla, bean, but you don't need to do it. Some people can't tolerate the butter or the cream or the cheese or the cow's milk at all. Strengthen my strength with lifting has been going down ever slightly since I am on carnivore diet. Any tips? Look at, keep doing the work and lifting the weights, but try lighter weights, my friends. It's simply what you want to do is, I don't do heavy weights. I feel great. My strength is great. We're trying to lift too heavy of weights that aren't good for this Ferrari, right? Take your Ferrari and hook it up to heavy weights and see whether or not that Ferrari is going to get better and stronger. It doesn't, my friends. We are carnivores. Morning, my G. Right, let's see. Right, RHYS. Rise. Let's see. Michelson. Good morning. The kitchen detox. Hey, good morning. Some info on sparkling water. Is it carnivore approved? I do Gerolsteiner sparkling water. This is what I like. I do some Topo Chico, but water, add salt. And does it have to be, it could be Redmond salt, lots of just salt. I do Malden salt, and I love, maybe it's because we're used to soda pop, right? Soda pop. And I've done it, but again, you don't have to do, you can do still water. Still water, mineral still water is good also. So, but that's the one I like the most. Diet for 2 months, kidney markers. Again, it's going to take 6 months, but you want to make sure you're eating fatty meat, and don't forget to eat the butter. Fatty meat and butter is what I do. Tallow, lard, ghee, but you must eat animal fat, not plant oils. Plant oils are deadly, right? Yeah, I don't think, look at, I'm not going to comment whether you choose to get the mRNA vaccines or not, your choice, but you're right. It's not natural, right? But if you go carnivore, fativore is it. Fatty meat, one meal a day, have faith in God, always, you will feel better. That's it. Good morning, Catherine. How you doing? Sealoft, Jessica Schwartz, short ribs last night for the first time. Looking forward to adding that to my meat selection. Awesome. I love short ribs. I love pork belly, but mostly I eat steak and eggs, but fatty is critical. But don't give up on who eats at 5 a.m. No, I usually don't. But you know what? This is my afternoon snacks. It's I do a little bit, but mostly I do my 23-in-1. I do my one meal at night, and it's steak. And you got to throw away the coffee, the tea, the alcohol. It's not good for us, right? It's deadly, 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 deadly. And and yes, I'll put the meat away. Meat's for later, and the butter's for later, a little bit. Again, because we have the food everywhere and so easily accessible, we used to go hunting for days, if not weeks, right? And you ate the fat first because the fat is the Ferrari fuel. It's as simple as that. Oxalates dumping symptoms. I think there are a lot of oxalate dumping systems, but also just inflammation healing, right? Healing sometimes is painful. You're going to go through the pain to get the gain. Without the pain, there's no gain. And so if you're feeling the pain while you're lifting, well, then keep lifting, but lighten it up a little bit, right? See, I'll do a little bit of this and I keep it right at my desk. So I keep it close by, but I have a stand-up desk. I've got my computers here. I could see the doorway, people walking in. So I keep a good flow in my life. Good morning. Sarasota going to be fully functional. April 1st, right now, the world getting shipping of supplies is our kick-ass thing. That's hard. But the dumping of the oxalates and the healing of your body while you're getting rid of the plants. Look at the simplest, best thing I've ever done is get rid of plants in my diet. Even coffee, tea, even Kiltz's ice cream with vanilla bean, even that, and certainly sugars. Goodbye. Get rid of them. Good morning, Frederica. Good morning. How are you doing? Let's see. It's uncured bacon, Edmund Coleman, primal blend ground beef, beef hearts, and beef liver, ribeye, butter, New York strip, mineral water, and Himalayan salt. That is the master class, my friend. You are there already. It's amazing. I looked at this study this is a study, links between blood sugar and liver disease progression, right? Going from a normal functional liver to fatty liver to fibrosis to cirrhosis and finally death, right? And basically what they found is that, let's see, no proved, lead author, it becoming one of the leading cause of liver transplant and liver mortality is all fatty liver disease, right? We don't have any effective treatments at all. And what I'm finding and they're finding is that as sugar levels damage your liver, see, sugar damages your liver, causes glycation, then the liver function goes down. You can't convert the amino acids and sugars to fat fast enough, and slowly you get fatty liver, then fibrosis, then cirrhosis, and then either a liver transplant or you die. That is really it. It's crazy, right? But it turns out that the plant sugars and chemicals and antigens are killing your liver. We have no requirement to ever eat a plant. That's crazy, right? Let's see. Phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are phytodeadly. A phytonutrient is a toxin and a poison, my friend. You've been duped by the plant growers who want to keep you domesticated. And I know it's kind of crazy. Look at who owns all the food industry, right? The tobacco industry was going down, so they bought all the food industry, and now they basically tell you, oh my God, eat a healthy diet, which is lettuce. It's deadly. My ice cream from time to time. So listen, you can do some white sugar, and in some cases, you can even do a little bit of honey from time to time or a little bit of fruit from time to time. But do not do it all the time. It's not good for us, right? Fruit is deadly. You're right. Morning, real Jeremy Blank. Good morning, my friend. How's it going? I'm scrolling up and down to get to the connections of everyone here. So thanks for being here. Wondering about fitness gurus pushing women to lifting heavy weights, muscle gain, and bone health. Not sure if it's real healthy to squat. I don't think it is. I think, Elena, we are pushing too much heavy weights. Keep it light. All you need to do is the heaviest thing you need to lift is you, right? You don't have to get the heavy weights. Keep it light, right? You do have a beautiful body there, no matter what size it is. And if you're carrying around an extra 25, 50, 100 pounds of fat, your muscles and bones are strong. But phytonutrients and antioxidants are a myth. They're actually phytopoisons and anti-life if you're eating them from a plant. The best antioxidant you could eat is bone broth, bone marrow, fatty meat, and eat less frequently. That's the master class. Carney Halo from the Philippines. How are my friends in the Philippines? Nice to see you, my friends. Josh, good morning. Ernesto Cortez. Hello, my friend. Sube, good morning. Good morning. Marla Cat. Whole organic milk. Listen, minimize the milk. See, babies get the breast milk and then they go to the meat off the bone. Do not consume a lot of cheese, cream, butters, or milks. They're not good for us. Plants versus vegetables. A vegetable was a plant, but you become a vegetable when you consume a lot of vegetables. I'm sorry, this is crazy. Hypertrophy of muscle isn't the best for muscle performance. Listen, you don't have to gain the bulk. You want to just continue to move in life, right? Be creative. Get up and go to work every day. Love work. Work works wonders on worry. And you have to read the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament. You got to keep the reading to keep going in life, right? All right. I'm making some messes here, but I wanted to get one of my really favorite books is also The Sugar Code. See, ask your doctor if he knows anything about the glycobiome, anything about glycobiology, anything about glycosylation versus glycation. See, glycosylation is the normal binding of a sugar to a protein and a fat, a lipoglycoprotein or a proteoglycan, but without them, we don't have the proper lock and key, right? The receptor and the endocrine product, right? That's going to turn on the lock and the key. So critical. North Dakota, Bruce McGuire, how you doing? Always feeling great on butter, beef, and eggs. That's all you need, my friends. All I eat is twice a day. Air squats work great, right? That's why I stand up at my desk. I've got my stool that sometimes I'll sit on the stool, but I think what we're all learning is that maybe what we've been taught in Western society and medicine is a marketing mission to make someone a lot of money. Like doctors used to smoke cigarettes and tell you it was good. And now we're saying a glass of wine a day is good, right? Would you give that to your child? No way. Mothers, men, minimize and or eliminate the alcohol. It's not good for you ever of any significance or frequency. That's it. I know it's crazy. Holistic Health, my good friend from Kuwait. Welcome today. Another great day. Organic milk, you can, but I stay away from milk of any significance. Marla, good morning. Diet for 2 months. Let's see. Again, you keep on measuring things. Stay carnivore, which is fatty meat, 1 meal a day. Do a 2-day fast once a week and a 3-day fast once a month. Give it a try. See how you feel. It's amazing, right? Let's see. We shouldn't be lifting heavy weights. They're going to damage us. And I'm sorry, Liver King, stop the testosterone. Let your body become what it's meant to be. It's not meant to be that crazy big thing, right? Fruit and honey help with animal-based diets. GC, let's see, Kamara. Dr. Saladino is wrong. Dr. Saladino is trying to make you addicted to sugars, and that is not good. We can consume sugars in small amounts infrequently, and you will convert them fast to fat, because fat is the only fuel for the mitochondria. The mitochondria, the brain, the muscle does not utilize sugars directly. Sugars are glycans, and that's why you have to read. I think I got it right here. You have to read the books on the sugar code and glycobiology. Glycosylation is critical for survival. The amino acids in the cytoplasm via the endoplasmic reticulum are made into proteins. And then the sugars, the glycans from the cytoplasm must bind those post-translationally glycosylated in order to make a functional protein. That's it. It's so simple. Anything leafy, toilet paper, but be careful. It may screw up your booty. But when you're on carnivore, a fatty meat, and that's it, you don't need toilet paper anymore. It's amazing. The bowel bleeding, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, your energy is out of control. Be careful. And that's why, again, the Liver King was eating a lot of meat, great energy, but he's pumping himself with testosterone. The hormone pumping is not good, right? Carrie, Kenya, how you doing, Carrie Ann? The carnivore diet will do wonders for your doctor, because your doctor will have so much free time on their hands that they won't know what to do. But maybe they'll become the carnivore too, and then they'll begin to teach all of us that we are meant to eat fatty meat. And if you are skinny in a famine, you're dead. Fat is where it's at. And if you carry the fat, give yourself a high five and love yourself. That's number one. We are not meant to be skinny. We're meant to have a fat booty, a fat belly, and fat in order to preserve this life, in order to reproduce and go through the famines, the war, the pestilence, the diseases. So amazing, right? Catherine Seeloff, 2 years. High five, fist bump, doing amazing. Keep doing it. Take a look at my good friend Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee, Bella Ma, Steak and Butter Gal. Let's see, Holly. Let's see. Oh my God, my brain. Carnivore Cabal. Let's see. Carnivore. Let's see. Camaraderie, Joey Schwartz. So many people out there, right? The Maasai tribes, the Inuits ever go without food, always had impression they ate. I don't know if we eat every day, but don't we love to eat every day? But we created the 3 square meals a day. They fed us mush. We stood in line. We stand in line for mush, but we're the masters. Get out of the line and go hunting. Get out of line and go hunting, whether it's bow hunting, spear hunting, or other hunting, but eat the meat, become the master, and you will live life longer. But if not longer, you'll feel better, enjoy it much, much, much better, right? Day 3, carnivore, Sandy, done. Nobody in my house even knows. They're going to be looking at you, Sandy, and like, wow, Sandy has such great skin, vibrant. Oh, and don't forget, be careful on all those skin products, the makeup, the deodorants that contain plant products that are deadly, right? Dorla, how you doing? I am staying on carnivore, right? During a bad cold. You know, sometimes, okay, if it's a bad cold, you need a little honey and tea and lemon, okay. Add some salt to some warm water and gargle. But bone broth, that's the best way. Get some bone broth. I've got my bone broth heating up here. This is chicken bone broth with chicken liver, the fat. Oh my God, the collagen is amazing. Cholesterol skyrocketed this year, maybe due to Hashimoto's. Catherine, the cholesterol measurement is wrong, right? They've made a false science out of cholesterol. Oh, your cholesterol's high. You better get on a drug. You better see your doctor. Let's see. Pharmaceutical companies, doctors, and medical industry, it's all making billions of dollars for the venture capitalists. We love venture capitalists. But once again, you've got to take control of you, right, Rochelle and Dorla and Alina, good morning. Let's see. Saladino is giving incorrect information. My best friend, Dave Kilmer, my good friends, Carlotta and Adine, Craig Humphrey, look at so many people are dying, colon cancer, Kirstie Alley. They're dying of cancer because of a plant-based low animal fat diet. This is simple, right? If you look at Dr. Salisbury, Dr. James Henry Salisbury, right? The relation of alimentation and disease. Dr. Salisbury's got more over Dr. Saladino. I love Dr. Saladino, but he's got the wrong information, unfortunately. We are meant to eat fatty meat, and that's the very best food for the human being. You can eat some fruits and honey from time to time, but if you're allergic to it or you get stung by one of those bees trying to get the honey, you can be fertilizer fast. And I know. Post Tia's bone broth recipe. Yes, Kev, I will do that. I had to tell her to stop putting in the onions and the garlic. She's doing it now without, because Kiltz is really radical on that. We've got to be radical. And, unfortunately, there's too many people getting transplants of livers because the plants make you get a transplant. Kidneys, livers, corneas, all sorts of transplants are happening because you're eating the plants. Do not eat honey or fruit, and do not take testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, the birth control pill. They're potentially harmful for us. That's crazy, right? I will post the bone broth recipe for sure. Let's see. Saladino's pre-book is great. Again, Saladino, I like Dr. Saladino as a human being, as a doctor, portion carnivore. And yes, if we're trying to get us all addicted to sugar, eat it every day. But honey and fruit every day is deadly for us. That's what causes, essentially, when you're doing that, the honey is sugar, the fruit is sugar. It goes to the liver and starts doing the damage that causes fatty liver disease, and then fibrosis, and finally cirrhosis, liver failure, or liver transplant if you're going to survive, right? The best bone broth, butter, tallow, and ghee. Absolutely. I mean, I'm really simple. And again, if you choose to do, I say one meal and then one or two snacks, but don't do 2 or 3 meals. It's deadly for us. But Kiltz has got his butter boy. He's got his ribeye steak, Snake River, raw, dry aged. It's the very best snack. And the other is liver. Liver, you live longer. Beef liver, chicken liver, duck liver, goose liver, right? They freak out, right, Catherine? Our job is to freak people out, right? Come back to the lion's lair. Get out of the pig pen, right? Get out of the cow's corral. Pig pens, cow's corral, and sheep. Where are the sheep? They're often protected by the dogs, right? And I don't know how good the dog would do with the lion, but they sometimes can do really well. But we eat the sheep, we eat the cows, the beef, we eat the pigs. We shouldn't eat the kale, the pasta, the bread, the yogurt, the milk, the honey, or the salads. I'm sorry, Saladino. I love Dr. Saladino. Good man. Even the Liver King, a good man. And again, I have eaten those things. I tried some testosterone supplementation about 15, 20 years ago. And I was like, know what? I didn't do it. I stopped it. Sadiqas, good morning. How you doing? I will post Miss Tia's bone broth. Absolutely. All right. Daga Taylor, he's got his Christmas night out today. Awesome. He's really excited. We're going to a big steak. Oh, and my good friend Guy from J Marketing in where is it? J Marketing is in Rochester, but it's a global brand. Guy's taking his son out for a really great Fleming's tomahawk ribeye, the very best, right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. You got to eat the ribeye because the rib of the eye. Remember, we're all made from the rib, right? That's it. Totally believe we need to have little meat in our body to be healthy. I am doing my best, Amaryl, to maintain a healthy look and build my immune system. After dealing with adult asthma, don't blame your job, blame your environment and your consumption of the plants. When you stop eating plants, you might be able to tolerate the job's environment even better. But you're right. If there's a lot of fumes and dust, either wear the proper controlling mask and things like that, or find something else. Right on. All right. Daga Taylor. All right. Go at it. Carnivore diet, 2 months. All right. Carnivore is the way. All the way, every day. 5 a.m. every day for Kiltz. I get up at 3. I do my 15, 20 minutes on the bike, light ride. I do my overhead smart bells. And then I do my curls, my pull-ups, my rings, and my sit-ups. 15 minutes. That's it. I get on the road after a cold shower, a quick shave, and I usually cut it close too. And by the way, you can get the KMT hats and shirts right on, I think, drkiltz.com or on the bottom link somewhere over here. Somewhere, right? And then I listened to today's book let's see, what I was listening to today is The Master is the Mind by James Allen. And the other really great book, I get this for you, is The Miracle Power of Your Mind by Joseph Murphy. See, you got to get the repetitive mental construct of putting positive thoughts and ideas in your mind every single day, infinite times a day, because it matters as much what you eat as what you put in the mind. Remember, the mind is the master, and you are the master, my friend. How big of a snack? I do just a few little pieces from time to time. Gurus are going to be eating till full. Nope. I do my one meal at night. That's my meal. I might throw in a little bit of snack, but quite mostly it's 23 hours, no food. I have my one meal at night. That's the very best way. And it's fatty steak. Last night I made steak and eggs. I had pork belly and eggs over medium to well, chop it up, mold and salt, some butter, best. And butter makes everything better, right? Let's see, how long have you been keeping that schedule? I've been doing, so the up at 3 has been about a year. Prior to that, I was up at 4 or 5 and at work by 5 or 6 at the latest. But actually, I think it may have been the COVID. Could it be 3 years now? Whoa, yes. And again, before that, I've been carnivore for nearly 12 years, and I actually stopped exercising because excessive exercise is not good for us. Excessive lifting is not good, right? Do light lifting to keep the muscles toned, right? That's all you need. And a little bit of fat, that's okay. Fat is where it's at because fat is the only fuel for the mitochondria. We do not go from burning sugar to burning fat. I believe that's false. Sugars, glycans, are critical for glycosylation, which is adding a sugar to a protein, which is the reason we even are alive, right? All those nanomotors, electron transport chain, and all those neurotransmitters and hormones, they require a glycoprotein. It's at the speed of light. It's so fast. Very busy, Gertha. Call you today between 1 and 2. Sorry for the delay. It's okay. Give me a buzz. Awesome. Willa Wilson Terry. Great. Let's see how you cut. Let's see. Cut it, and you're at least. I am 67 in March. I've not feel this young since I was born, and that's the craziness. Points Healthy Coaching. Welcome, my friend. How you doing today? You think of light water, deuterium depleted water. I don't think you need to spend the money on it. I'd say, eat really great, either mineral still or or carbonated, but naturally is the best. But eat fatty meat, Laszlo Boros, Esther Boros. Look at depletion. But if you want to spend the money, okay. But I just drink water, but not a lot. You see, you're making your water from converting your fatty acids, fat, to ATP, H2O, and CO2. It's simple. The science is so simplistic. It's all so simple, is it not? Right? Sheila Allen, how you doing? Let's see. Deuterium depleted. We are depleting the deuterium by simply eating fatty meat. And if it's better, if it's free range grass fed, Carter Country meat's really good. They've got a great primal box out there. And also, let's see, what's the other one? Meat box. Let's see. Look at Snake River. That's my favorite also. Let's see. How much water should you drink in a day? Less is best. Go a day without water and see how great you feel. But you're still peeing by simply the water you make, which is depleting the deuterium in your body, right? Fat you create. Absolutely. Esther, I mentioned that. You got it. And I learned from Esther and Laszlo Boros why we need to deplete the deuterium. And the best way to deplete the deuterium, do not eat honey, do not eat fruit, do not eat salads, do not listen to Dr. Saladino's recommendation to eat honey or fruit of any frequency or significance. A little bit from time to time, but most of the time, and a little bit of cocaine, my friends, or heroin, or marijuana, or nicotine, or caffeine, deadly. Kiltz is off caffeine. He's off chocolate. Whoa, that's a hard one. Provision, that is Edmund. Let's see. Provisions is a great choice. Let's see. Provision. I'll have to check it out. Metabolic water is the very best. We're making it every single moment. The speed of light. Fatty acids are converted to acetyl-CoA, which in the mitochondria makes ATP via enough oxygen being delivered, right? Glucose is a glycan, which must be converted to fat in the liver via insulin. If you don't have a fully functional liver, you don't have insulin, my friends, you are fertilizer fast. And we're not meant to need the drugs, but because we're getting damaged in this world of excess, you need the drugs. I know it's kind of crazy, right? Let's see. Ted King, out your ice cream recipe. Take a look at Dr. Kiltz's Human Ferrari, the Lion King plan on TEDx. It's a crazy concept that I learned years ago, but I've been building my strength and eliminating the anxiety and the fear to share the story, because I was fearful, because I've been reported at my hospital to the New York Department of Health because I told a patient to go carnivore. I was being completely misleading, right? Ingrid, are you off chocolate? I'm off chocolate, and I've got this great, I've got a ton of chocolate. Listen, this is what I've got at my desk: chocolate, coffee, and honey. And what isn't Kiltz touching? Any of these things. The power to have them here and not touch them, that is the power, right? This is the real power. And you can all do it because we're all human beings, which were essentially ancient hunters. But when they fed you plants, you became addicted. You'd stand in line for coffee, tea, pizza, pastries, and now you're going to a legal marijuana store. And when it's laced with toxins or aflatoxins, you're wondering, well, how did they let that happen? My friend, you've been duped to smoke it, inject it, drink it, ladle it all over your body. And I can tell you, as a physician, I was duped and misled. And Dr. Ken Berry's book on the lies my doctor shares with me, tells me, right? Basically, we've all been lied to. But was it purposeful by the pharaohs, the kings, the popes, the president, the professors, and the physicians? Maybe, right? And the government. Is the government maybe leading us down the lane of cremation, right? In a box. Esther, we need fat. Fat is the key fuel always. If you're skinny and don't have enough fat on your body, you're at risk of dying fast. And the cause of heart disease is a plant-based, low to no animal fat diet. Deadly. When you consume sugars, and measuring cholesterol is irrelevant. Check a CRP if you want. Go to your doctor and check a hemoglobin A1C. But if you've got hypertension, it's likely because you're still consuming plant products. Even tea and coffee and alcohol is not good for you, because Mike Cohn, you're right. Fat is where you're at. And if you're fat, my friends, you're fit and fantastic. And if your friend's looking at you like you're unhealthy, but you're carrying around an extra 100 pounds always, or 200 pounds, you are stronger than you know. You've got a Liver King body deep within that fatty body. Now, if you want to bring out the next level, all you need to do is eat the fatty meat and stop eating the plants, right? Kiltz's way, Saladino's way, is salad, fruit, and honey. Don't do it. I know. I love Dr. Saladino. I love his carnivore book. And my other hero is Sean Baker. My friends, honey, fruit, plants, marijuana, heroin, cocaine, coffee, tea, alcohol are deadly. You want to do the way, right? Like my other good friend, which I haven't met yet, but let's see. It is, oh, my brain's got to rack it up. Michaela and Jordan Peterson. It's fatty meat. It's salt. All right. I say some butter and eggs is okay. And even Kiltz's ice cream without sugar, that's the way, right? You mentioned Dr. Chafee. Yes, Kev, thank you. My other good buddy, Anthony Chafee, and he's got a really good history of humanity, right? We came out of the trees to eat the plant eaters, not the plants. We knew how to hunt like wolves and lions in a pack. But beyond that, we also knew how to make the tools, the weapons, in order to hunt and dress so we can go nose to tail, right? Tanya, good morning from Toronto. Thank you. The Fertile Feast. I don't talk about the Fertile Feast enough, right? Do I? Anthony is the bomb, right? He's amazing. He's been carnivore for like 20 years, but we all meander a little bit because we listen to Saladino, and don't listen to Liver King in the sense of testosterone. Estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, these supplements are made from plants, and they're deadly for us. Deadly. So simple, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream. I got my new one out. We're always making changes. And listen, when I write get rid of all sugar, we should say get rid of all plants. Get rid of all of them, right? Get rid of the plant oils. We say hydrogenated vegetable oils, plant oils. Get rid of them. Don't use them on your skin. Don't put them in your mouth. Don't do it. I know. Markovich, the immune system is a lie. Let's see. Maybe I don't understand that. Buddha. Let's see. Buddha. We love the Buddha. Lao Tse, Muhammad, Moses, Abraham, Jesus. The ancient scribes taught us how to think differently in this life. And thinking is all you have in life. Every thought you have creates the thing in your life, right? A month of priming, estrogen, progesterone, HGH, that's good with the priming. Short term, these things. Plant-based prenatals. I prefer going right to fatty meat, eggs, bacon, butter, and if you want, you could take the liver or the nutritional supplements of the organ meats, or try Dr. Let's see, Dr. Soltz, Sabrina and Zach Soltz Oyster Boom. I just eat the oysters and the liver. That's the very best way. But if you go carnivore, you don't need those plant-based products, in my opinion. And again, I'm a fertility doctor, OBGYN, REI, immunology, nutrition, and I like to consider myself a health and life coach. I do, right? LDN, yes. ASA. You can start those now. Yes. Dr. Chafee got a great beard going. He's going to be growing it like this, right? And who else did I interview? Where'd my phone go? I got it here somewhere. Well, wherever it is, it will be. All right. My eyesight, right? Jerry Brazzi. It's got a great beard going. Strength. We are gladiators. Stop being the meek. Start eating the meat. Eliminate the plants. The heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, cyanide, caffeine. Get rid of it. Deadly for all of us. Thomas Seyfried. Great book. Absolutely, Terry. But Dr. Seyfried still believes sugars, and he's doing studies, getting paid to give us a ketone. But I love his science. Otto Warburg and Hans Krebs, but even they were maybe not giving us all of the truth and information we need, right? 42 last week, egg freezing, 10 eggs, 42. Is it possible to be fertile after 40? Well, Tania, you're the only one can answer that one. I am fertile. I am healthy. I am well. I'm alive. My sister Marianne lost eyesight, kidney function, heart function, died at 52. She always was happy, loving, kind, and generous. That's the key. Love. Love brings the master class, right? The molecular fertility vitamins. Those are, Michelle, those are our plant-based for the plant-based people. But you want to go to the animal-based side, go to the nutritional solutions. That's the other side. And we do have a new label coming out. But again, do you need the nutritional solutions of molecular fertility? Maybe not. If you eat the fatty meat, the bone broth, the bone marrow, the butter, the eggs, and the liver. That's it. Enlightened to any of the many fantastic scientific tests and observations contradict the global Earth model. Listen, human beings have all sorts of amazing stories, Revilo. I'm always listening because I'm interested in a little bit of entertainment. What is the world is only what you think it is. See, it's in your brain. Your brain decides if it's a globe or flat. The universe is infinite or limited, or your life is good or bad, right or wrong, easy or hard. You are the great creator of everything in your life, right? Moving on, done. Sick, line with flu, roaring best I can into the weekend. I talked to my daughter Pilar yesterday, coughing and hacking. We were supposed to talk. She couldn't because bone broth, bone marrow, fasting. Don't eat. Sip on the bone broth. I keep my bone broth well at hand. I got jars of this, one a day. But do you need it? You don't need it. But this is good stuff. And you get your minerals and vitamins. Eat the liver and eat the bone marrow and bone broth. My daughter's not carnivore yet, and neither is my partner, Miss Tia, and my ex-wife, Gina, isn't either. But we're working with all of them together. We're all of this. Remember, we carnivores be the example. That's it. Super Gut Book confused me. I tried the high concentrated fermented dairy, gave it. Do not eat fermented foods. Do not eat honey or salads or fruit. Do not eat plants. Do not. They're deadly, deadly, deadly. The simple story is so amazingly simple. We are carnivores through and through. We're meant to eat from time to time, but not like a grazing animal. We're meant to eat the fatty meat, the organ meats, the bone marrow. Be done with it. That's it. It's simple. Stevia. No. No fake sugars. I'd rather eat a little bit of honey, fruit, or white sugar or beet sugar. I don't touch the other stuff, by the way. Iced tea. Listen, tea, she's got me, but drinking tea or coffee or any of the power drinks are deadly. Get away from it. Don't do it. Amino acids in bone broth turning to oxalates. All of these Look at excess of anything is not good for us, right? You want to eat the fat. So I'm not saying to drink the bone broth all day, my friends. No, 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 no. A little bit. That's it, right? Sugar, alcohols can cause sugars. Esther Boros says sugar alcohols cause eye problems. Fake shit is dumb shit. Don't do the shit, right? That's why pumping excessive weights is not good. Using testosterone, my friends, not good. And Saladino honey and fruit of any frequency or significance. But if you turn out to be allergic to it, don't wait, right? Thank you very much. How's libido with a 66 on carnivore? Karsten, out of control, right? Listen, we are masters, and men are dumb. Women or men, right? Flattered, fed, and effed. You know that, right? That's life in a reproductive nature, right? We are here to build families, right? And building our families, but you must be discerning and controlling. Be kind to others. Control thyself. Stop eating the shit that's deadly for you, because you are the magic, right? You are the goddess and the gods, right? Find good bone marrow. Make it yourself. You make the marrow, the bone broth. You buy the meat or you hunt for the meat. But if you're getting lean meat, I don't eat chicken and I don't eat a fish of any significance or frequency. I eat the fatty meat. That's it. Pendants. Okay. This is the Mighty Tribe pendant. My friend Tosh made it. We're making them to sell. All right. For JC, I love JC, but I read the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament, all of it. Miss Tia, because I'm a surgeon, I have to take this off all the time, so I don't wear that, but I wear it here. And Saint Christopher, patron saint of travel. I drive, I fly, I snowboard, I bikes, I keep moving, right? Ask your butcher. Your butcher is now your best healthcare provider. That's it. Healthcare provider is your butcher. It's as simple as that, right? Pregnant now and following your program. Monette, when you're pregnant, what is the way? It's still one meal a day, one or two snacks. I'll give you that. It's bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Yes, Kiltz's ice cream with a little bit of sugar from time to time is okay, but minimize to maximize and eliminate to become the gods, right? That's it. Simple. But when you're moms to be, dads to be, the baby's way is the way, but stick to the fatty meat. Add a little butter, some eggs. It's all you need. I love the liver too, right? Everything I learned at university school was wrong. Me too, points health coaching. It's all wrong. Again, we are here to be the new teachers. Buddha, Lao Tse, Jesus, Abraham, Moses, David, and more. They were chastised first, were they not? But now globally, their word is masterful. Carnivores, we are connecting as lights to shine the light on all humanity, to get back to our true self. Stop eating the grass, the grains, the fruits, the vegetables, the honey, the seeds, the nuts, the pasta bread. And you don't have to eat like the Liver King, but certainly do not press crazy stuff. It's not good for us. It's deadly. The one thing you want to lift is the worries in your life. And you lift your body up out of bed, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up and at them and get moving. My favorite kitchen tool is my knife. All you need is a good knife, and a good knife in a protected hand. That's it. That's it. And nowadays, again, I'm dry aging my meats. They're not even cooked lately. And I spread some butter on it. Oh my God, it is amazing. And I throw on my Malden salt and my Butter Boy French butter. It's amazing. All right. It's 6 a.m. Terry, thank you. Points. Let's see. Karsten. And there are some good bone broths and bone marrow out there that you can buy, some good supplements. Get out there, look at our stuff on drkiltz.com. We'll have some great links out there. If you have someone out there, bring it out, right? Let's see. Carnivore is king. Thank you very much, Jenny's Gian's voice. Awesome. Can't wait to meet you at the meetup in Syracuse. We're actually, we canceled the 28th because it was crazy, but we're going to meet. Awesome. Maybe we should even do a live. We can do an interview. That's what we should do, Janice. Nope. I hit the button, the wrong one. So we need to connect and do a live. That's the very best way. And the beauty today is we're all meeting up at Kiltz's 5 a.m., right? And Miss Tia's never up at 5 a.m. That's the truth. All right, my friends. I love you. Thank you for being here. Victor, do light workouts. Keep it light. Less excessive exercise is deadly, the French. Let's see, or 28. I think motion is motivating and lifting is lifting, but keep it light and easy. And you just 15 minutes of a bike. And I know Sean Baker likes the bike with the fan. I've got to get one of those. I have the rowing machine, but you got to get moving. Let's see, Edmund, be the example. You can't push a woman. Don't push women because they will just push you back and they will make you hurt. Don't do it, right? Make a live with questions with Dr. Boros. Esther, let's do it next week, right? Absolutely. We're going to do it. Let's see. What time is it, Esther, in your location? Maybe we'll just do a live at 5. We'll do a 5 a.m. with Dr. Boros, Q&A. Is everyone in on that one? Right? Thumbs up. All right, my friends. I got to get to my 6 a.m. call. I love you, my friend. Carnivore advocates have videos about cholesterol argument. Knowledge is power. Cholesterol is the building block of every cell. You don't even need to measure cholesterol at all. Simply go fatty meat and lift some light weights at least, but the heaviest thing to lift is you. God bless you, my friends. Have a great day. And okay, now I got to find, I lost my mouse. The mouse went missing. Oh, man. Nope, it's not there. There it is. All right. It wants to close all tabs. Nope. Don't do that. All right. Have a great day, my friends. Now it's noon, so we can set up a 5 a.m. with Laszlo in the next week or two. I'd love to do that. And Edmund, Terry, Sheila, have an awesome, amazing day, my friend.